20 ده في 6 جوه.
Salamat. Itong international airport.
Now it's 1:15. Watch. In Egypt, welcome again to Egypt. Hope you will have a wonderful time. And right now we are going to start the tour. Our tour for today will be starting with the area of Old Cairo. This part is actually was considered as the Roman fort. The Romans built a huge fort, and it took from the Arabs about 3.5 years surrendering this fort till they managed to occupy Egypt. This was in the year 642. So there, in people as the religious community, because in this area we have one of the earliest synagogues in Egypt. Beside about 7 ancient churches, we're going to see the most famous church of them. And also, when the Arabs came to Egypt, they built the very first mosque in the whole Egypt. It was named after the leader of the Arab army. His name is Amr. So the name of the mosque is the Mosque of Amr. So we got a synagogue, church, and a mosque in one place. And it's so peaceful. So it's very, very rare to find. Amr. Amr. A-M-R. A-M-R. The Mosque of Amr. Yeah. So the tour for today is going to be in Cairo. Great Cairo, this is the capital of Egypt, consisting of 2 twin big cities. Cairo itself, where we are now, and Giza, city where the pyramids are. Cairo and Giza together are known as Great Cairo, and the dividing line between Cairo and Giza is the River Nile. So, on the way going to the hotel, which is in Giza, we will have to cross the River Nile in one point. Going to airport was established by a Belgian baron. Buildings are estimated to be about 80,000 pieces. So get ready, we will see it piece by piece, and we will spend the next 6 months in this place. Oh, sure. I think the best start to have today is a prayer.
In accord with your will, shelter them with your protection by day, give them the light of your grace by night, and as their companion on the journey, bring them to their destination in safety. We ask this through Christ our Lord, forever and ever. Amen. May the Lord grant that the journey we begin, relying on help and happily through His holy protection. Amen. And may the Lord bless you, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Holy Spirit, I pray. Come with the strength and thy power.
After a few hundred meters, you will be able to see the palace of the Belgian baron, the one who built Heliopolis. And this palace is waiting in a long, long list of buildings that needs to be restored. It belongs to the Ministry of Culture and under the supervision of the Supreme Council of Antiquities. That's the office responsible for all the diggings, excavations, and monuments in Egypt. after Saint Mark. We consider Saint Mark as the first pope in the church, and then he's followed by many popes. Our last pope passed away on last year, and just a few days ago we had the celebration. Here is the palace to the left-hand side, very spacious, and they are just using the garden nowadays for the graduation parties in the summer. Only the garden, not the building itself. Our Pope is the Pope of Alexandria, because Christianity came here to Egypt around the year 60 AD, around the year 60 in the 1st century, and it was by Saint Mark when he visited Alexandria. So the first church in Egypt was in Alexandria. Saint Mark was one of the 70 apostles that Jesus sent as he recommended in Egypt, not only in Alexandria but in the whole Egypt. And his house was baptized, the whole members of the family, and then for choosing him. No, his name was Shenouda. Shenouda, yeah. And after Pope Shenouda passed away, the oldest official. But then there were 7 sounds that had no equivalence in the Greek language. So they took it from the ancient Egyptian alphabet and it was added to the Pharaonic alphabet, and we produced the Coptic language. Totally 33 letters, 26 Greek alphabet and 7. And we are still using it in the church up till now. That's for the Coptic. Then, with the coming of the Arabs in the year 642, most of the Egyptians converted to Islam, so was transferred from Coptic to be Arabic, and most of the services we have in the church now is Arabic. You used to go through the inner spiral staircases and call for prayer with a very loud voice from a high place so all the people around can listen to you. Here are the graveyards. But it's very funny to look at these graveyards nowadays, because now you see the graveyard and then you see the satellite dish of the people living beside. So it's life and death. To the right hand side, one of the very nice mosques we have in Cairo, and we are going to see on the way the best preserved mosque of the citadel. The total population of Egypt now is about 80 million, and according to the last statistics, we are increasing 14 new babies every hour. What? And on the top of that's for breeding pigeons. Breeding pigeons. That's a very famous Egyptian hobby, and some people keep these pigeons for eating them. You love pigeons. To the right hand side, here, the main park in Cairo, Al-Azhar, so the name of the park is Al-Azhar Park. This place 12 years ago was the main garbage dump in 6.1 pounds for $1. Okay? We have coins and we have notes. The coins could be quarter, some change with you in your pocket. Shukran. Yeah, if you forgot it, it's easy to remember. It's 2 simple English words. You shock, then you run. Shock and run. This is thank you.
Nagtabon. At cake.
This is the area of Old Cairo, and this is a very live example for a public place in Cairo. There are no hypermarkets, there are no big supermarkets, it's just little shops beside each other, and in each public place you will find a butcher, so many people selling vegetables and fruits, grocery, and supermarkets for you know, cheese, beef, anything like that. And nowadays, there should be a place, a big shop for the accessories of the cell phones. People here are crazy about cell phones. They are playing blackgammon. That's blackgammon, very famous game. Always the people play it in the coffee shops for both men and women. People here also used to smoke shisha, or the water pipe. And the tobacco is with different flavors of fruits. So people would ask shisha with apple, pineapple. Dates back to the 7th century. It started in a smaller scale, and the different Arab rulers made extensions to the mosque till it became one of the biggest mosques in Cairo. The shop work and then they close it and go back home upstairs. Okay? The name of this street is St. George. You can reach to this area from the downtown by tram. The name of the metro station here is St. George too. There is also a Greek Orthodox monastery. It's called St. George. Okay? So St. George is like the patron of the whole area. And I'm George. Welcome to my Egypt is like layers. So whenever we go down, we find something older. So this is the current ground level. To go to the old churches, we have to go downstairs. Leathers, flocks, leather, hanging here on the wall. That's the hospital that you can see to the right hand side for the children cancer diseases. It's for free, totally supported by the government and running by donations.
Kuan biya kay ni kahimo aming kaguan biya jud ni mga tao na kuan ani para dili mo kuan ang Islam kayo yung commandments dagko ilang kabayo.
With more than 3,000 channels. Egyptian satellite and the European satellite.
Provided by the government.
Desert storm. So lagi sa Dubai. Magbalhin mo na, magbalhin mo na asa ang direction sa hangin. Dipas ng bukid na lang, kuya bukod. Kung asa ang direksyon sa hangin.
Gabi naman sa Asuro. Nagpig si Melkin ako. Alas 11. Alas 11 lagi.
This reddish building to the left-hand side is the very first governmental hospital. In Egypt, it was built during the time of the Turkish. It is called Al-Qasr Al-Aini. Yeah, and it is, some parts of it are still used.
And some people installed PC air conditioner, the AC air conditioner units, and the furniture and everything. And
قدامك العلم على التابلو. ابعتهولي كده. بص العلم على الزبونه
Ming. Ming. Tindog dia. Ah. Ming. Ayo na.
First of all, my friends. Where are you? Come closer, please.
Come closer.
Take the cameras again. Don't worry about it. It's completely safe. Okay? Number 2. When we go inside, it's not allowed to go and speak in a loud voice. So it's going to help us by giving us our voice system, our whisper. So you're going to listen to me. I'm not going to listen to you. You will listen to me and then you see. Okay? It has a volume, so you can increase it or decrease it. At the end of the tour, I will collect it, and our meeting point will be in the coffee shop. Mashi, mashi. Mashi, Thank you, ma'am. I will make a good deal on that.
Ang video ka mo. Wait, kita mo na dito.
Ha?